A year ago when I joined Aira, free was something we were hoping for, but a year later to the month that I joined, we're free now, and I can't believe it. Like, it's just one of those.
Aira is now free for everybody at any time.
It's free. All you have to do is download an app and make a call, which is the easiest, nicest thing.
Meet Ryan Bishop, Explorer Account Manager at Aira.
Not only does this allow current explorers to utilize their minutes in other ways by giving the first 5 minutes free, but it also allows guest users to really utilize Aira more so they understand it better and become explorers themselves.
And you can download the free Aira app from the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Okay, you guys need to sign up. There is no excuse as to why you guys don't have something that is going to dramatically change your life, and now that is free? Yeah.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com. Download the free Blind Abilities app from the App Store and the Google Play Store. That's 2 words, Blind Abilities. Enable the Blind Abilities skill on your Amazon device just by saying, Enable Blind Abilities.
It's going to give access to a lot of people who didn't otherwise have it. It's a great thing.
And now please welcome Ryan Bishop from Aira. 5 minutes, if you can use that wisely, that's awesome.
You can get through a bakery in 5 minutes. I can totally do that.
There you go. Welcome to Blind Abilities. I'm Jeff Thompson, and today in the studio, I got Ryan Bishop, and he works at Aira. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm excited. Who would have thought that Aira free for everybody at any time?
It's an amazing experience. I think once it launched, I was just stupidly excited for the next hour and a half. It was just, I couldn't believe it.
Ryan, there's certain things in history that you remember where you were when you heard the news. And when I got the text on my phone, I was standing in line at the store. And it seems like everything faded away for a moment. And I went, wow, it's real. I was free for everybody at any time. I was like, I just stood there for a second going, it happened.
It did.
I mean, Aira talked about it. No, Aira did it.
Well, it is funny because I had made this comment because I actually joined Aira in, funny enough, August of 2018. I just happened to say, a year ago when I joined Aira, free was something we were hoping for, but a year later to the month that I joined, we're free now, and I can't believe it. Like, it's just one of those things that are so great.
Oh, yeah. I downloaded the new update to the app.
Aira, visual info on demand for the blind and low vision. What's new? Version 3.9.0. Features. Free Aira for everyone. Bug fixes and performance.
When I open it up,
we have exciting news. Aira service is now free for anyone. Through free 5-minute calls, anyone can connect with an Aira agent for visual information to complete short, everyday tasks. If you'd like longer calls with the same agent, just upgrade to a plan. Are you ready for free Aira? I'm ready for free Aira. Button.
And it's pretty obvious what you do, just boom, right there.
Call Aira for free. From phone. Button.
I really like that the focus lands right on that button. Do a single finger double tap, and you're connecting to an agent. And if you're downloading the Aira app for the first time, one easy step, and boom, you're in.
Ready to log in or sign up for a free trial? Mobile number. Text field. Or log in with email. Button.
And once you're in, Ryan, there's this feeling that you just really want to give it a shot.
My first thing was, I want to try this. It's free. All you have to do is download an app and make a call, which is the easiest, nicest thing. You don't have to go apply anything. It's just straight through, make a call. It's gotten so much love. It's just, I can't believe it.
Yeah. I've heard so many people talking around all the social networks. It was like wildfire.
Hey, Jeff. Have you heard? Aira's free.
Are you kidding me? Free? Aira for free? I just can't believe it.
Aira offering 5 free minutes per call to everyone is huge. This is such a life-changing technology, and I can't wait to use it for all kinds of things, like surprise shopping, and all kinds of other things that I probably haven't even thought of, like shopping. I am so excited to start using this more and more every single day.
Wow, Aira's free now? That is awesome. It brings accessibility to more people. As long as they have an Android or iPhone, they can use Aira for free. That's just great.
The Aira free 5-minute calls is just a very amazing and cool feature for all. Not only does this allow current explorers to utilize their minutes in other ways by giving the first 5 minutes free, but it also allows guest users to really utilize Aira more so they understand it better and become explorers themselves.
I just can't believe this offer.
I saw people were talking about this Aira being free, and I was like, what? I looked on Facebook and Twitter, and sure enough, the announcement just blew up. I was like, no way.
My thoughts about Aira giving 5 minutes for small tasks. Grateful, thankful, and the reason for it is I work at a school district, and by the time I have a task like programming a copier to make copies for teachers or what have you, it takes time for me to explain what I need to do and how I need them to assist me.
Aira's 5-minute calls for everybody are awesome, and I'm sure it's going to be terrific. It's going to give access to a lot of people who didn't otherwise have it. It's a great thing.
Hey there, this is really kind of neat. Folks are actually going to have access to Aira without having to pay to get that quick assistance. I mean, 5 minutes is pretty awesome. So I recommend if you are looking for something or need something read, I guess dig in and explore.
I think the opportunity to try Aira for free is a great thing. It allows those of us who may have never tried it to find out about the service and to see how it may enhance our lives.
So I'm sharing the post and I'm tagging them and I'm going, okay, you guys need to sign up. There is no excuse as to why you guys don't have something that is going to dramatically change your life, and now that is free? Yeah.
Aira's free. I'm so excited.
When I first heard about Aira's free tier, I was really excited because it would help my minutes stretch further. It would help me get all those little tasks done every day that take less than 5 minutes. As a writer, as a singer, that could be anything from making sure that a certain image fits my piece, or that a certain outfit looks nice, or that I can get a picture of my latte onto Instagram or Twitter or Facebook.
I was standing downtown at the bus stop and I got this notification. Aira's gonna be free. I had to call Jeff. Jeff, Aira's gonna be free.
A month back at the NFB convention, we heard that Aira will become free. It was pretty cryptic. We didn't really know any information. And I checked my email box and boom, there it was. 5 minutes. Now you may think 5 minutes. What's 5 minutes? Well, 5 minutes can go a long way. There's always little things around the house that need to get done. And with the Aira agents, there's no better place to go because they're trained to deal with the visually impaired and blind. So what do you got to lose? Give it a shot. I know I will.
Yeah, I think it's awesome of Aira to do this. This is incredible, and it's going to be a game changer. I mean, more than it already has been. Yeah, I think it's awesome. So thank you, Aira. Love it.
It's just so great to see, and I'm so proud to be part of it.
Ryan, why don't we tell the listeners who you are and what your roles are at Aira?
So my name is Ryan, and I work in customer experience. I am the billing manager for Aira. So I handle basically everything financial, from accounts to subscriptions and everything in between. I also play a part in doing orders for business purchasing and stuff like that. So really, I do anything that handles billing, commerce, minute, everything like that.
You're the bean counter.
Yep.
There you go. Ryan, I know we're both excited about this, but can you tell the listeners who may not know about the announcement Aira made? Aira is now free for everybody at any time. And when we say everybody, we're talking about the countries where Aira provides full service, which is Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and United States.
Yep.
Notice I said that alphabetically. I got skills.
So Aira is now free, and basically what that means is all you need to do is download an app, anybody too, so you can be a guest user or anybody with a paid subscription, and make a call to an agent and do any sort of task you want, not just in a Walgreens now, not just in anywhere. And I think that's such a great thing. The way it works, if you have a subscription, is you'll still get your free 5-minute calls, and then the call will start using your subscription minutes. And if you do not have a subscription, you can call back in after your 5 minutes and get another 5 minutes. So it definitely opens up that variety of being able to complete any task anytime on your terms.
Oh, that's awesome. So like you said, if you already have a plan, you can use that first 5 minutes as kind of a buffer to get going on what you need to be done and all that, and it doesn't count against you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. So with this, I'm sure there's going to be a pouring in of new users, people downloading the apps. I'm sure those numbers are going to rise like crazy. And you guys just got done with the conventions. You did a great job, I've heard, all around.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It was fun to be in that convention because people were right there talking to an agent. You'd hear them, like near the elevator or near the casino or somewhere. There's always someone talking to an Aira agent. It was, yeah, it was contagious, I think, because someone hears someone talks to them, and it was free. It was a free access point for Aira.
So I was at the NFB convention, and I totally understand where you're coming from on that, because getting to stand in an elevator and watch somebody talk to an agent next to you was a great surreal experience. And to be a part of that, just to witness that. But, I think Aira is prepared for this. For a while now, we've really been working to prepare for new users. Our first and main priority is to be able to help anybody anytime. And that's where we've really been trying to stretch ourselves and go the extra mile. I do understand and see, that we are, launching free and we're getting so many new users. Definitely are. It's happening. But the agents are ready and prepared, and agents love talking to explorers, even, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I would definitely say make those calls.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that agent is at 2 o'clock in the morning, because they may be 3-4 hours one direction.
That's true. Yep.
Or halfway around the world.
Oh, agents are all over the world. And I think that's one of the greatest things about being an Aira agent. You can be anywhere in the world, but when you talk to an explorer, and that's kind of the way the partnership works, with an agent and explorer, is you work as a team and you're in that place. You get to travel to that location in a sense, and I think that's one of the greatest things that the agents love about Aira.
Well, you're talking about the pouring in of new users. But my wife, Lori, is an Aira explorer. She was one of the first persons to receive reasonable accommodations to use Aira through her employment. And while I was in Vegas, in the lounge, ran into Aira president Suman Kanagante and the new CEO Mike Randall. And I walked over to introduce Lori and to talk to him about the bows, because we had a conversation earlier about them. And Suman remembered her. And before I could say it, he said she was the first reasonable accommodation person in Minnesota. It was just really neat. Out of all the explorers and everything around the world and stuff, he remembers her. So that was really neat. And when she heard the latest Aira announcement about the free 5 minutes, she was like, holy cow, I'm going to use this more often. Actually, Ryan, it was more like this.
Holy cow, I'm going to use this more often.
And just like myself, I was thinking about all those little jobettes you can do around the house. I mean, boom, boom, bang, done,
Right. And, and it helps, especially, in that setup, especially if you're doing like an online task, if you're doing something like that, you can get all that set up and then really begin your task. And I think that's one of the most amazing things. It's that buffer or that 5-minute call that you're just like, I need to do. And I think it really benefits if you're out of minutes too, right? I know minutes used to be like one of these things, especially for me too, where it's like, I don't want to run out of minutes because I want to make sure I have, if I can complete this task now, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's free. And I think that's the underlying thing,
Yeah, I was talking to some people because this is what we've been talking about lately once the news broke. And they said, I may go shopping and use 30 minutes, but now I'm only using 25. So I might have 5 minutes to do something else. So it's an added perk to be an explorer with your minutes. And like you said, you're just having that small buffer. But, 5 minutes, if you can use that wisely, that's awesome.
You can get through a bakery in 5 minutes. I can totally do that.
There you go. Everyone's headed out to the bakery. I got to try that.
Right, yeah.
This is great news. It's going to spread like wildfire, and people are going to find out more about it. But they can also find out more about Aira from your new podcast, AiraCast.
Yes, definitely. AiraCast is a great addition, and included in AiraCast, I feel like I should mention it too when I discuss AiraCast, is our Explorer monthly feedback call as well, because I think they go in tandem with each other. The feedback call becomes part of the podcast. So we definitely try to release a podcast that details what's going on at Aira HQ, and really it outlines what we're doing. It has people that work directly with Aira. So I know I was on one, I believe TJ was on another one, who is also in customer care. And really it goes over what we're doing at Aira, and then it goes over our new features, things like that. In addition to that, every third Wednesday of every month, we have our Explore monthly feedback call. And what that does is it allows you to join us and go over a topic each month that's randomly determined really by explorers, where you can interact with Janine and everybody else who is on that team or whoever's showcasing the call that week to go over new features and to really make your voice heard. It's really a great thing to find out more information, but definitely to be heard, because Aira is always listening to explorers and users of Aira.
Yeah, that's always great to hear feedback from other users. Just like, when I went blind, I didn't know anybody else who was blind. So it was nice to find someone sharing the same situations and stuff. It's just like the explorers can do that. That's awesome. Now, you also have a Facebook group for Aira.
We do. It's called Aira Explorers Community. And it is an open forum, really, where you can go and discuss with fellow explorers. There's messages in there about, of course, free Aira now. A lot of it is what explorers did that day with Aira, or just general questions that can be asked over Facebook. And really, it's an open community where people can go and just talk about Aira all the time. And it's such a great thing. There's that one, and then there's the Groups.io, the email list as well. So there's multiple social locations to go where you can get more information. We always share anytime we release something new. We always put it on all the things mentioned above, and then there's always fellow explorers to speak with as well.
Oh, that's great. We'll put those in the show notes as well so people can click on them and go check them out. Aira, over the last 3 years, and especially the last few months, there's always something new, exciting happening. It's hard to keep up with you guys. Every podcast we do, there's new something and all that. How does it feel to be part of a innovative and fast-paced company?
Oh, fast pace is definitely true. I joined a year ago in this month. It was August 1st of 18. And since day one, it's been a phenomenal experience. The team is such a great team to work with. Everybody is so willing to, work together, and, especially, the agents who, share experiences. I think for me, it's something that you don't feel like it's real sometimes. It's great to be a part of, and it's great to be in that moment. But I think what really outlined it for me, I know we mentioned it earlier in the podcast, but, being at convention or getting to go out to these different events or do these podcasts and get to see just the explorers in general who are using the service. I share this story. I worked the table for convention and did care and signups. And I think one of the greatest things for me, along with meeting people that I've spoken to on the phone several times, was getting to watch new users install the Aira app on their phone and go off for that first exploration of the exhibit hall, or go through the first exploration of the convention. Because, you really sit down and you think about it and you go, I play a part in that every day. And it's just eye-opening, and I'm so blessed and proud to be a part of it.
Oh, so rewarding. Yeah, just one button. Open up the app, one button, and you're connecting to an agent.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you mentioned something there. I remember when I went to convention, I started meeting up with people that I knew only by Twitter or by Facebook or something. Now I can imagine explorers meeting other explorers that they've seen on the list or heard on the IraCast podcast. And you mentioned minutes. Remember when we used to have cell phones that you got to watch your minutes?
Right.
And now with Aira Free, we're just moving right into the future. Which reminds me, Greg Stelson, when we were at the Aira party out in Vegas.
Amazing party.
He introduced Mike Randall, the new CEO, and he said he's going to launch Aira into orbit.
So it says that we have to take this to an orbit, is that right? That's right.
And I think we just witnessed the liftoff.
Oh, really? It's happened. It's starting. And I think from here, it only gets better. Just free. And you're probably wondering, how can you get better than free? Because it's just hard to believe, but it's here, and I'm so proud to say it, and I look forward to seeing what happens next.
Ryan, how can people find out more about Aira?
Definitely by using our social presence mentioned above, and then also by visiting our website, aira.io, or better yet, just definitely install the app and call an agent. The agents, I think, are the best voice of Aira, and definitely by speaking to other explorers. But on our website, Aira, spelled AIRA.io, or by visiting our social presence online.
And that's available iOS or Android.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So go out and download that app. It's free. The app is free. Your time is free. I mean,
everything's free.
Yeah. What next? Yeah. What is next? It's always like, it's hard to predict. You guys are just moving so quickly. It's exciting times.
I'm so ecstatic, so excited, and I'm so blessed to see everybody loving free. It's just I can't wait to see what's next.
All right. Well, thanks, Ryan, for taking the time. Thank you for your whole team at Aira, what you guys have been doing for the blindness community. Love to have you on again.
No, we definitely appreciate you guys doing the podcast, and we look forward to being on next time.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. Such a great time talking to Ryan Bishop. Be sure to check out Aira on the web at aira.io and download the free Aira app from the App Store and Google Play Store. A big shout out for Chichao for his beautiful music. You can find Chichao on Twitter at LChichao. Chichao. And most of all, I want to thank you, the listener. I want to thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, bye-bye.
When we share
what we see
through each other's eyes, we can then begin to bridge the gap between
the limited expectations and the realities
of blind abilities. The realities of blind abilities.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com, on Twitter at blindabilities, download our app from the App Store, blindabilities, that's 2 words, or send us an email at info@blindabilities.com. Thanks for listening.